Hello everyone, I'm imAlexRyan. This is another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay on the map Express. I'm going to be playing some Search and Destroy and League play, and this is going to be recorded in theatre mode, so you're not going to see any kill cams, but I'm not going to make you just stare at the wall like they do in theatre mode. I'm going to edit that bit out so you don't have to just wait in between rounds, and since I get about 4-5 of the kill cams anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you see everything pretty much. I do switch over to my teammates when I die, so you're not completely bored, so you do know who got the kills and who won the round, but it's actually quite a dominant performance and just a steamroll of a game, especially seeing as it shouldn't have been. It should have been a lot closer, but you know, I was just melting people. I can't say I wasn't, because you're gonna see like the first final kill cam I get, I just melt this kid. So you're gonna see that in a minute. But I'm not gonna talk about the gameplay anymore. What I want to talk about today is a mindset of playing Search and Destroy, and like the different rounds that you go through and what you should be thinking and how important they are round by round. So the first one is 0-0, which is obvious. And this is actually a really important round. You don't think it, because it's not that crucial, because it's early days, but it sets the mindset for the entire game. Like, if you lose it, then your head could drop, your teammates could drop. If you lose too many rounds, your teammates might leave. So it's so important to get off to a good start. And even if you don't get off to a good start, if you win 1-0, then you still got to keep going. You have to just imagine it's 0-0. If you lose, you have to be like, alright, well, it didn't go our way, still 0-0, and just keep the pressure on. Don't give them any easy kills. Don't just get frustrated, don't give them an easy win just because you had a bad start to a game, because you can always come back. I've had thousands of different comebacks. Like, I've been down so many times, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, and come back. So just keep going and just keep playing. The next scenario is 2-0 up or 2-0 down. So if you're 2-0 up, it's sort of looking good for you. Your teammates are probably nearing some sort of streaks. You got some momentum. The other team aren't playing that great, so they need to sort of pick up. If you are 2-0 down, it's still early days, so don't quit yet. You're still adapting, you're still getting used to how the other team play and just learning how they play, what routes they take, what guns they're using. So don't get too frustrated. As long as you can stay 2 points down, you can still win the game. I say if you go 3-0 or 4-0 down, it's not looking very good for you. But at 2-0 down, you can still win it. Like, it's not over until like you're 4-0 or 5-0 down. Then I would probably assume you're out of it. But even if at 2-0 down, just keep playing. You can come back from that. I've done it plenty of times. Often we get off to a bad start, but you have to make sure that when you're 2-0 down or 2-0 up, this next round is so important. Like, there's a lot of pressure on winning this round, because if you win it, you're 3-0 up, and the other team need to win a round to come back into the game. If you lose that round, it's 2-1, and it's anybody's game. They can obviously win another round, and they'll be equal. They'll be tying, and they'll have momentum. So it's just all about momentum. You just need to keep it on your side. If you got 3-0 down or 3-0 up, and that's looking really bad or really good, if you're 3-0 up, then just keep doing what you're doing, because obviously you're doing something right. Keep taking the routes you're taking, keep using the guns you're using, because obviously it's working well if you're 3-0 up. If you're 3-0 down, you might want to switch up. You might want to go to a different bomb site. You might want to use different guns, and an assault rifle if you're using a submachine gun, a sniper if you're using a shotgun. Switch up if you're 3-0 down, and you need to switch it up early. Because if you don't switch up early, it's going to be too late. You're going to be 4-0 down, you're going to be 5-0 down, then you decide to switch and you make an impact on the game. But at 5-0 down, if you start making an impact, then it's probably too late, unless you're going to do something amazing. So you need to make your changes early. You need to change the game. You need to impact the game properly early, and that's all you need to know about being in them sort of situations. You need to be able to know when the change is needed and when you need to change the game and switch it up. Another thing is, if you're 4-0 up or 4-0 down, then that's pretty much game over. Like, you only need 2 more rounds. I suggest if you're 4-0 up, you just rush or you switch it up anyway, because they're going to be used to you. And if you do something unexpected, it could win you a quick round, and that puts you in really good contention to win the game. If you're 4-0 up, you just need to switch up as well. So no matter what, whoever's 4-0 up, you will need to switch the game. If you're 4-0 up, then just rush a different bomb site. Just try and get that bomb down and try and win the round quickly and make it 5-0 and just see the game out, basically. If you're 4-0 down, just play your heart out. You just need to keep going, don't give up, and just fight for every little bit of map control, every kill. Everything adds up and everything counts in the end. So they're the sort of scenarios like when you're cruising or when you're getting battered. What about the scenarios when you're like 3-2 up? 3-2 is quite tense. Like, that's such an important round at 3-2. You can either give yourself a 2-0 lead or you can be tying. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on that round. So you really need to win it. So you need to fight, and you need to switch it up if you have to. If you just lost a round, so if you were 3-1 up and you lost a round, then maybe switch up. If you were 2-2 and you just won a round, maybe keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because it worked that round and it maybe might work the next round. It all depends how the game's planning out, and if what you're doing is working, keep it up. Like if you're 10-2 and your teammates aren't pulling their weight, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't switch it up unless you feel like you have to. It's going to be on your team at the end of the day, because you can't really win a game against the best players on your own. Despite the video being I go 13-1 in this gameplay, my teammates still do get kills and they still win rounds without me. So everyone needs to perform, everyone needs to play well, and if someone's going off on the other team, you need to get him dead. Once they're dead, you need to win that round. Like for example, if some kid's going 10-0 and you kill him, you need to win that round. Like you can't afford to lose that round, because you might not be able to get many more chances of winning a round without him being in the game. So it's important to take your chances and win the rounds when their best players down or their objective players down, and you know where the bomb is. So at 3-2 you need to win, and there's a lot of pressure on winning that round, but you just need to clear the pressure up and just win that round. If you go 4-2 up, then you can sort of start breathing a bit easier. Like you don't have to be worried about the enemy winning this round and being equal with you. You can sort of take a step back, and you can take a step back and just play about a little bit less pressure, and that can make you a little bit better, and that could win it for you. So if you just take the pressure off, take the edge off, if you know you're 2 points ahead, then you can just relax a little bit more, and that puts pressure on the other team. And if the other team are really under pressure, like really they know they need to win this round, just take advantage of that. Like just challenge stuff, just challenge like stupid things that they wouldn't expect, because you can get a kill and you can be 4-3 up, and then when they're 4-2 down and you have 4 people and they have 3, that puts so much pressure on 3 people, and you must stay alive. Like when it's 4v3, you have 4 people and they have 3 people, you need to keep that pressure on. Just stay up, even if you're sitting in the corner and not doing anything, just don't die, because that just adds so much more pressure over. And you got more chance of getting another kill and winning a round and going 5-2 up and winning the game. If it gets to 4-4, then you might want to switch it up, because the game's been going on for 8 rounds, it's getting a bit stale. You know what you're doing, the other team know what you're doing, they know where you like to go. If you're nearing streaks, play for your streaks. If you're one off a Hailstorm or a Lightning Strike, play for it. Even at 4-4, if you lose that round, yeah, you go 5-4 down, but a Lightning and a Hailstorm combination can win you 2 rounds, and that could win you the game at 4-4. So make sure you get your streaks. And if you're 5-4 down, that's a must-win round. Like you have to win that round. So switch it up, do something unexpected, like stupid. Like do something so stupid that the other team would not expect. Like rush down the middle of the map, like on Express. I've done it loads of times. I've literally just ran straight down tracks, the railway tracks, and they've not expected it. And I've got a couple of kills, and that's brought us back into the game. And then of course you've got the 5-5, which is the most pressured game in the match. You're never going to get a game like this. No round's going to be similar to this. It's make or break. You need to win this round. If you've not played well the entire game, say you're losing, you're on 2-7 or 2-8, switch it up. Just rush their team, get reckless. They won't expect it, because they're going to think, oh, they're going to play up tight, they're going to look for a pick and then go to the bomb site. Get reckless. They're not going to expect it. You might get an early kill. When you get that kill, back off. It's 4v3, pressure's on them, and it's going to be a lot easier for you. And then you can just see that game out, get the bomb down, trade with them, so one of your guys dies, you kill that guy, but you die, someone else kills them, and just trade with them. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. This video is actually going to end. I'm going to end up on 13-1, so I completely dominated game on my behalf. One of my teammates dropped a donut, but I'm not going to rip him too much. And as always, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys later.